Okay fans, today we're gonna be scrapping an instant power jumper. Now I found this in the scrap in the dumpster, and this jumper is not working. I'm gonna be scrapping it for silver, copper, and the battery that is inside that. They pay like 25 cents a pound here in the scrap yard. I checked the unit to see if I could repair it, but the unit has the battery is bad, and I think it's very expensive battery. And on the power supply, the power transformer is okay, but on the regulator is was burnout. It was cracked. So because the battery is too expensive, I'm gonna be scrapping it for to get some money out of it. I probably get like probably $2.50 or $4 out of it. The battery and the cables. I mean, I took the screws out already. This thing has a bunch of screws all around. Has like 10 screws. I took the screws already. Now there is a lot of things to be scrapped on this unit. This power plug here, this is brass. So you just cut it and scrap it and recover this thing. This is brass. Now the pop cables here, they're copper, and they have a good amount of copper, and the other two. I may save those cables, so I'm not gonna be scrapping those cables. I got here the end of these clippers. There's is copper too. That is copper there. That could be recovered too. Now this power jumper, instant jumper, this is to jump the car when the battery goes bad. So I just open it. There is a battery there. It's a big battery. The battery is bad. I mean, it just cannot be saved neither because it doesn't have any voltage in it. So it's dead completely. So that's the reason I'm scrapping it. I'm not gonna be repairing it because it's just trying to take this screw out here. This screw is from the jumper cable, so I can. There it goes. Take the cable here. There's the cable there. Save this screw here. What I noted on this power supply board, this transistor here, this is probably a MOSFET, it's cracked. It's like there is a tiny crack in it, so that's probably what the problem with this thing was. So because the input voltage that comes from the transformer here, this is the power transformer. So this power transformer converts 120 volt AC. It is converted to 17 volt AC here. Now this is to charge the unit back here. So you just plug an AC voltage here. 120 volts come out as 17 DC to charge the battery, to charge this battery. The battery will be charged with this. So the camera is not that good. So what it does, the voltage getting here, it is regulated by the MOSFET, and then that power is converted this power board here, so it will come out here and it will go to this plug to the negative cable, and there is another plug here that goes to the positive. That is a go for the power break with the breaker there. Now I'm gonna be scrapping this unit because it's not worth repairing. There is not much in here, of course. There is a fuse breaker here, fuse breaker, You could save this breaker for repairing electronic stuff. You can save that. So I'm gonna be taking some screws out. There is 4 screws here, and I'm gonna be taking the cables and when I'm done, I'm gonna give you a chat whatever I found in there. Not much, but it's how to make some money with scrapping. I'm gonna be pausing for now. Okay, I'm just getting some screw out of this unit. Getting the DC plug. Well, 12 volts is a lighter DC plug. This is you can reuse this lighter plug. You can reuse it to make experiment or do whatever you want to do with it. It just has some cables on it, some copper. There's the plug right there. There's the plug. Okay. There is the big cable here that can be saved to this the jumper and the power transformer here. So I'm gonna keep working on it. Okay, still working with the unit. Gave me a hard time just taking the screws out to take the front cover. I mean, there is some. This is right here. It's probably copper or brass. Probably copper. And what I found on this unit is there was a burnout right here. There is a burnout IC semiconductor. This part is burnout. On this unit, it was burnout, and the transistor right here, it was cracked. So that was the problem on this unit. So it was not worth repairing in any way. Cannot find the part number on these things. So I'm still getting some parts out of here. I'm gonna be taking the power transformer out and the breaker here and the breaker. Right here there is a breaker. I will keep busting. Okay, I have the whole thing of parts here. So this is the part we get out of the power jumper for automobile. We got a battery. Now this battery can be recycled, and it's probably it's a heavy battery. It's probably like $2.50. We can recycle the wiring for copper, but I may save this wiring for projects with the 2 jumpers that I had to take out of the end here. Now there is a breaker here, power breaker, that you can reuse for some project too. This is a 30 amp power breaker. It's a 30 amp power breaker. Now we have here is the power transformer. Like I told you before, this one is 120 volts to 15 volt AC. You can reuse that if you want. I got some brass. I got some metal here. This is brass too, or copper. The power board here that can be recycled. Some more wiring. Some screws and some brass. These are brass stuff. Some brass. And the end of the cable. So there you have it, guys, and another piece here for copper. So probably I would get, I would say, from the whole thing maybe $4 out of this thing, recycling stuff. That's what you get, $4 for your time. Probably took me like 25 minutes to disassemble this thing for $4. So there you have it, guys. How to scrap an instant power jumper for your car that was not it wasn't feasible to repair it because it has too much damage. The main board power supply was burned out completely, and you had to buy the battery. That the battery cost probably like who knows, $20-25. So this is a plastic that can be recycled, but nobody recycle cable. So there you have it. If you like this video, please use the like button and subscribe, so you can get more video from my channel. I got many different kind of videos there, but if you like this video, please subscribe. So thanks for watching, and bye.